like losing it when I use the restroom. If not, my dress won't come.
No, it's not.
You three, come help me with all these prayers. What's on the top one?
No idea.
It's like little snipers from where I was over there.
They glow like art. Are we skating down?
No, you're staying right there. You're standing by someone that you're going to want to talk to the whole time?
What? Why are you looking at me?
Because no one else cares.
You talk the most.
That's true.
You have what she said out of your mouth. No. That's stuff.
I don't in your mouth all the way.
Who stuffs more food in?
I didn't eat it last night. You can
eat
eat all
out.
out.
I don't even get scared from a bee.
You can eat a whole apple.
I did.
I didn't like the food that my dad made, so I didn't eat it.
Yeah, so we had McDonald's, Steak and Shake, Wendy's, McDonald's. My cousin got it. McDonald's. We went to McDonald's, Wendy's, Steak and Shake. I don't remember going to the hotel. And Saturday, on the beach, I can't feel my gosh. Can you guys stop singing? I don't feel good. Yeah, you play it again?
I do this one.
Hi, Cheerio!
Five, 3 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5,
don't sit right in this spot right here. Like you have to scoot down a little bit.
I'm ready to get up.
Hey, right over here. DJ.
Well, if you guys bump that, it's going to be not good.
Do you see this camera? It's going to be recording everything, so when you're laughing and talking, you're going to be in there. And all the parents at home are going to be listening. Remember the last time? Mrs. Engel wasn't happy? So you better be careful. You're going to have to, listen, if I was you, I don't know if I would, you step up and that thing's going to fall. Why don't you guys go up in the second row? I'm afraid you're too close here. You're too close here.
I'll be good. Come up here.
Sit up by Mrs. Engel.
Come up here.
I'm saying if I don't want you to knock it over.
Hey, you'll be in my class so I want to get to know you better. Get up here. Hey, scooch in about girl. She can sometimes be like Mr. Hey, scooch in about girl. That way people can get down. Excellent. You guys are my favorite students already, I can tell.
Me? I'm gonna get dress coded. Why does that include me? Huh? How does it include me? What? Oh God. Oh yeah, Miss. Oh yeah.
Good morning. It's been an exciting few this last week. Last week was full of excitement. All kinds of things have been going on. It's been boom, boom, boom. And Mrs. Lisa and I were just talking about that. We had field day, we had field trips, and it was so bizarre trying to get back into a normal type of a school year. It sure has been a roller coaster starting out with, we didn't know what this year was going to look like. And now as we've gotten to the end of the school year, knock on wood, I think next year we might be back to normalcy. I'm hopeful. So we're going to get started in just a second. We need to have Mr. Hartzell, Cody, get the live stream going before we get started. This is a little bit longer of a ceremony near the end of the school year, so we'll take a break in between just to stretch our legs when we get halfway through. We got to keep the ball moving. So teachers, when I'm doing your certificates, if you can come up to try to help pass them out, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to announce your Charlie Brown, read your Charlie Brown, you're more than welcome to, but if you don't want to, that's fine too, I'll read it. But I don't want you to feel that you left out, okay? You're so quiet. Award ceremony. Next year you go into the junior high, and it's exciting to watch you grow, but please remember we're still here and we still care about you. You go into junior high and sometimes I feel like you forget that we exist.
Never.
Even Miss Sang was shaking her head yes about that.
Where am I running?
We still care about you more than anything, and we will be here if you need us. While we're waiting too, let me go ahead and say this. When you come up, you get one prize. Just one prize for the entire ceremony. And the first time you come up is when you take your prize. Also, you can have a bag of candy. If you choose a bag of candy, that candy cannot be eaten during the awards. Do you understand? It has to go back with you, keep it to lunchtime, and eat it at lunchtime. But we don't need to make the gym messy, okay? Sorry, I'm screaming, I didn't know that. Okay, so we're going to get started then. So we're going to start off first of all with the Arts Award. So Mrs. Johnson is going to come on up and share her awards for good artistry.
Good morning. I'm going to start with my awards. We have Outstanding Artist and we have Artist of the Year. They kind of go together. An outstanding artist is somebody that continues to build their skills. Okay, they're great role models for their classmates. They work alongside others, they take direction well, and they make good studio decisions, like cleaning up, less talking, good behavior, staying focused, okay? And then, out of that group of people, we have one person who just goes above and beyond our expectations. So that's how these awards work, okay? My students that are called up here, you get a certificate, and then down here in the box, I have a colored pencil that has multiple colors in it, so you get to have one pencil, all right? And I'm gonna start with 5th grade. These are our outstanding artists. Please hold your applause until all of the students are called for 5th grade. We are going to start with Caitlin Minnick, Rowan Hill, Spencer Rissmiller, Preston Dross. Come on up. Shake your hands first before I announce our Artist of the Year. And then our student who goes above and beyond for the 5th grade goes to Bristol Womble. And these are our 5th graders. Inside the Artist of the Year packet that she has, they have their very own sketchbook. They have the pencil sharpeners, and they also have a medallion award for our Artist of the Year. So congratulations. All right, we are now going to start with our First one goes to Aubrey Unger, Nathan Riffle, DJ Swindler, Legacy Peoples, and this year's Artist of the Year for the 4th grade goes to Zoe Burgett. Congratulations, 4th grade. All right, and for our 3rd grade, Grayson, Filippo, did I say that right? Grayson, come on up. Riley Deal, Zoe Huddleston, Jacob Wood, come on down. And the 3rd grade Artist of the Year goes to Grayson Trevino. And these are our 3rd grade artists.
Our next presenter will be Mrs. Angle giving out Creative Writing Awards.
All right, the Creative Writing Awards, these awards are based on kids who like to write and have lots of stories. So you don't necessarily have to have a punctuation mark after every sentence, or maybe your spelling's not so good, but you love to tell stories. So these kids have stories all the time, and when we say, let's write a story, they have something popping out of their head. So when you get your award, you get a certificate, there's a notebook up here, and a pencil that you can grab. And then that way this summer, when you're sitting under a tree and this thought jumps in there, you can start writing. So for 3rd, and I'm going to call everybody, so hold your applause till 3 through 5. So for 3rd grade, Laney Davis, and you're allowed to smile when you walk up here because it's a good thing. Ethan Murphy, Annalise Putterball, Ethan Reed, for 4th grade, Caleb Clark, Eli Harris, Scarlett Hedrick, Colton House, Legacy Peoples, and then 5th grade, Ella Clack, Trayson News, Spencer Rissmiller, Arabella Troxel, And these are future authors. We'll be reading books of them.
And now up next, we have Student Council Awards, given by Mrs. Unthank.
Okay, Student Council is composed of students in 3, 4, and 5. Each class gets to nominate 2 students, and they're voted by their class. They're the leaders, the people who show a positive example for others. We started a little late this year, and when I came back from maternity leave, the students were quickly coming to my door wanting to know when it was going to get started. Students every week were finding me ready to help around the school, so it was a great group of kids. This year we did Hold Hands, Warm Heart, where we collected socks, gloves, hats, scarves. We collected over 700 items that we donated, and some we kept here at the school. We also helped at Grandparents' Day and other activities. So these are the students who were members this year. Zoe Huddleston, Catherine Dennis, Kinley News, Zoe Hill, Rowan, Jonah Minnick, Cyrus Matthews, Caston Gilbert, Caden Apple, Aiden Casto, Landon Grice, and that is it. Please give them a round of applause.
I can say that the student council were very helpful, and some even got into the role of May the 4th be with you, and I appreciated Obi-Wan Kenobi being at Grandparents' Day. It was nice. All right, so we're going to go ahead now and continue with the academic awards. We're going to start with Mrs. Fry's merit roll. When your name is called, come on up, and this roll will start getting a prize at the end. But please hold your applause until we get done with Mrs. Fry's class, okay? So Mrs. Fry, if you want to come on up. Now remember, you need to shake hands with both our Mr. Daugherty, our assistant principal, and Mrs. Fry as you get your awards. All right, for merit roll, we have Liam Allen. Brandy Baker, Zendaya Lingo, and now for our honor roll for Mrs. Fry's room, Cooper Bayless, Catherine Dennis, Hope Marsh, Rayson Flippo, Jacob Wood, and Brooklyn Wright. This is a toughie. We have a straight A's, 4.0 in Mrs. Fry's class. We have quite a few, which is amazing. Caitlin Barhorst, Briley Deal, Cyrus Matthew, Ethan Murphy, Annalise Putterball, and Grayson Trevino. Keep up the good work, 4.0s next year too. I challenge everyone for that. Let's give them all a round of applause. Congratulations. Now you can come with your prize. Remember, candy must wait till after a while. Okay, quickly guys, there's also posters. All right, now we're going to go on to Mr. Grillo's class. Merit roll winners for Mr. Grillo's class are Trinity Clapp, Lainey Davis, Kingston Franklin, Paisley Guess, Savannah Hampshire, Zoe Huddleston, and Jocelyn Wyatt. And for Mr. Brilliant's class for honor roll, Jalen Reevy, Zoe McCarty, Jonah Minnick, Aliana Putterball, and Evan Reed. Congratulations to our honor and merit roll winners for Mr. Brilliant's class. Give me a prize now. Next, we have the engineer award. I'm half asleep. We're going to continue now with the fourth grade. Mrs. Mueller's class, come on up. Our first person from Mrs. Mueller's class with merit roll is Raylan Byers. Kennedy Hale. Zoe Jess. And Jack York. Now for honor roll, this is a big stack. Caden Apple. Adam Brush. Kinley Dews. Eli Harris. Aubrey Hutton. Caden Matthew. Legacy Peoples. Liam Peoples. DJ Swindler. Grady Tariq Trevino. And Eli Wackler. And in Mrs. Miller's class, there was one 4.0 straight A's, and that goes to Colby Hansen. Congratulations to Mrs. Miller's merit, honor, and straight A students. You may get a prize. Congratulations. Now, Mrs. Roberts' class will be the next class.
Dude, I'm putting this one. I don't judge it. It's me. It's me.
All right, now for Mrs. Roberts' Miracle winners. Colton House. Ronnie Keener. Kayla Clark. And Erica Barnes. Now for Mrs. Roberts' honor roll winners. Owen Bubeck. A nice big pile again, that's great. Scarlett Hedrick. Nathan Riffle. Aubrey Unger. Zoe Burgett. Araya Jones. Caston Gilbert. And Sebastian Smithy. Congratulations to Mrs. Roberts' merit and honor roll students. Congratulations. They get a prize. Now for Mrs. Angle's class. Ava Huddleston, Charity Miller, Kaylin Minnick, Dresden Putterball, Catherine Riffle, Scarlett Smitty, and Ella Smith. Now for honor roll. Rowan Hill Gamble, Arabella Troxel, and Bristol Womble. And now for straight A's, Jackson Felber, Cameron Hedrick, and Tevin Smith. Congratulations to Mrs. Angle's fifth graders. Round of applause. Another hand of applause, please. And now it's time for Mr. Schwitterman's fifth grade class. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started now. Zoe Hill. This is Marilyn from Mr. Schwieterman's class. Nick Lewis. And Lucas Sanders. Big pile of honor roll. Here we go. Colt Brewer. Aiden Casto, Preston Dross, Trayson Dubes, Ella Black, Liam Lingo, Spencer Rissmiller, Malia Swick, Braden Benrick, and Robert Wood. And straight A's in Mr. Schwieterman's classroom, Emma Hartzell. Congratulations to these fine fifth graders. now for our 2 students who received straight A's all year. That's a big accomplishment, to get straight A's the entire school year. So let's all try to strive to get that 4.0 every quarter. And those students are Grayson Trevino, and Cameron Hedrick. Let's give them a round of applause. Nice job. All right, now we're going to do the engineer awards. The requirements for the engineer awards are the student must be on the merit roll or honor roll with at least a 3.3 GPA. The student must display enthusiasm for learning, organizational skills, and excellent effort put forward in his or her work. And each classroom teacher picks a student, submits two runners-up and an engineer award winner. Okay, so here we go. And the student can only win the award twice within one school year. Mrs. Fry's class, so Mrs. Fry, can you come up? Your teachers have chosen these people based on that criteria that I just said. Our second runner-up is Ethan Murphy. First runner-up is Briley Deal. And the winner of the second semester engineer award for Mrs. Fry's class is Annalise Putterbach. Come on up, Annalise. Congratulations to Mrs. Fry's engineer award winners. Now, Mr. Brilliant. Jonah Minnick. Zoe Huddles. That's first, I forgot to say that. Second semester engineer award winner is Evan Reed. Congratulations to Mr. Twilio's engineer award winners. Now for Mrs. Bueller's engineer award winners. Second runner-up goes to Adam Rush. First runner-up goes to Eli Wackler. And the second semester engineers award to Colby Hansen. Round of applause for those engineer award winners. Congratulations. Now, Mrs. Roberts. I'm very proud of how quietly you all were singing. I know it's a long time and you're doing a great job. Your biscuits may be paralyzed, I'm not sure. All right. Second semester engineer award winner is Owen Bubeck. First runner-up, Zoe Burgett. And the second semester engineer award winner is Araya Jones. Come on up. Congratulations, Mrs. Roberts. Mr. Sweetman now. Oh, Mrs. Angle's already standing up, so come on up, Mrs. Angle. Second runner-up goes to Jackson Felber. First runner-up goes to Arabella Troxel. And Mrs. Angle's second semester engineers award winner is Bristol Womble. Congratulations to Mrs. Angle's class. Now for Mr. Schwederman. Second runner-up goes to Braylon Whitehouse. First runner-up goes to Robert Wood. And Mr. Schwederman's second semester engineer award winner is Emma Hartzell. Congratulations. All right, now we're going to go on to On the Right Track award winners. So we'll start with Mrs. Fry's class. These students get this award for raising at least one grade without letting any others drop. So Mrs. Fry's class, we have Ethan Murphy, Annalise Putterball, Hope Marsh, Cyrus Matthew. Congratulations. It's hard to do this fourth quarter because everybody's starting to get tired by fourth quarter. So congratulations to you, ladies and gentlemen. Now Mr. Brulio's class. Lainey Davis, Paisley Guess, and Jocelyn Wyatt. Congratulations to Mr. Brulio's, and On the Right Track award winners. Thank you. Now for Mrs. Mueller's. Colby Hansen, Eli Harris, and Eli Wackler. Congratulations, Ms. Mueller's On the Right Track award winner. Now for Mrs. Roberts' class. Okay, Mrs. Angle's class. She's not coming? Okay. Aiden Casto. Yep. This is Mr. Schwederman's class. You just both stay up here. You had it all in yet. Preston Dross. Trayson Dukes. Malia Swift. And Braylon Whitehouse. Now we're just going to continue on. It looks like Mrs. Angle's homeroom has a good stack of them here. Gavin Baker. Bryson Deemer. Rowan Hill Gamble. Ava Huddleston. Kayla Minnick. Dresden Putterball. Scarlett Smitty. And Tevin Smith. Congratulations to all the 5th grade We're on the Right Track Award winners. Please remember we didn't get a prize, now is your time. Congratulations. Now for excellent attendance. We have 2 students who will be receiving this award, and you qualify for this by having no more than 1 absence or tardy during the 2021-2022 school year. That's been difficult the past few years. So our winners are Colby Hansen and Kayla Clark. Round of applause for these 2. You must be taking some good vitamins. If everybody wants to stand up for a second and stretch, we're almost there, but I know that everybody has to be getting tired, so stretch a little bit. Here we go. Now this is for perfect attendance for the 4th quarter. Oh, this is the whole year. I got you. Okay. This one goes to Catherine Ripple. Gabe Skinner. Like I said, this takes a lot not to have any absences or tardies the entire year. And Ella Smith.
There we go.
Congratulations. Remember, we did not get a prize. We make sure you get one now. All right. This is outstanding citizenship. That means they follow those 5 R's, which are being respectful, being responsible, be ready to learn, be resilient, and be railroad empowered. The Outstanding Citizenship Award for Mrs. Fry's class goes to Grayson Flippo. If you'll just stay up here until we get done with all of them, that'd be great. From Mr. Grillo's class is Aliana Putterball. From Mrs. Mueller's class, DJ Swindler. From Mrs. Roberts' class, Nathan Ripple. From Mrs. Angle's class, Cameron Hedrick. And from Mr. Schwederman's class, Colt Brewer. a lot to get that, so congratulations, keep being good citizens. Another round of applause. Now, this is all year, you may have to have a seat unless you need to still get a prize. If you haven't got a prize, please make sure you get one. This is the most improved student over the entire school year, so the teacher has to think hard about who is going to receive the most improved, not only academically, but just all around improvements. Mrs. Fries goes to Liam Allen. Mr. Grillio's most improved student is Savannah Hampshire. Mrs. Mueller's most improved student is Grady Trevino. Mrs. Roberts' most improved is Scarlett Hedrick. Mr. Schwederman's is Malia Swick. Mrs. Angle's most improved student is Rowan Hill Gamble. Mrs. Schmidt's most improved students. She deals with more than one grade level, so we have two here today. Nate Young and Ella Clapp. Amazing job, congratulations. Another big round of applause for our most improved students. If you haven't got a prize, go ahead and get one. And if you did already, please have a seat. Thank you. Okay, now for the last award. To qualify for nomination, this is the Charlie Brown Citizenship Award. It takes quite a bit, and it takes a lot on your teacher's part to figure out who they're going to pick and how they're going to choose who they get. So teachers, when we do these, I would like for you to come up to be a part of this, and if you would like to read it, you're more than welcome to read your nomination. So how do you get these are to show outstanding effort academically and behaviorally, demonstrate good sportsmanship in the homeroom and on the playground. And when I say grades, it doesn't always have to be an A student. It means that you're trying your hardest and getting the best grades that you are capable of getting. Show outstanding achievement in citizenship. Be respectful and courteous, following those 5 R's, which goes to be responsible and be obedient to school rules. So all of that comes into play when your teachers come up with this and write up something about the students. So here we go. We're going to start with Mrs. Fry's nominee. This individual deserves this award and recognition because I feel their actions often go under the radar, since he or she is constantly modeling exemplary behavior in and out of the classroom. He or she demonstrates respect toward everyone and never complains about the tasks given to him or her, no matter how challenging they might be. This student's hard work and dedication is another reason they deserve this award. They truly go above and beyond in everything they do. One example of this is the quarterly AR goals. This student is one of the few in the 3rd grade who met their AR goal every quarter of the school year. Although this is an accomplishment itself, this child did not stop there. They continued reading and working hard to double the goal almost every quarter. My nominee is all around amazing model what every student and citizen should strive to be. Respectful, caring, hardworking, and resilient. Just to name a few. Thank you, Kaylin Barhorse, for representing our school and community so well. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes up. And these are the nominees in the end will pick one Charlie Brown Award winner. Now, we need you to stand here though, Kaylin, okay? Mr. Grilio, I forgot to ask Mrs. Fry if she wants to read. Would you like to read, Mr. Grilio? Sure. Okay.
I just want to say that I had a really hard time deciding who my nominee was going to be because I had it narrowed down to about 3 people, and I went around to all of the specialist teachers to ask for their opinions too. So it's not just how you're doing in my classroom, it's how you're doing in whole school. The person I am nominating for the Charlie Brown Citizenship Award is always ready to learn. There have been countless times when a lesson is over for the day, but not for this student because he or she is still discussing what was learned with his or her friends at lunch and recess. The learning never stops with this student, which makes him or her rotor empowered. This student is responsible because he or she always makes sure to follow directions, complete his or her work on time, and makes good choices. This person is always listening intently to teachers for directions because he or she does not want to miss any information, which also makes the student very respectful. This student also shows resilience by continuing to work hard on the subjects that don't come easy to him or her. Just one conversation with this student is enough to understand how seriously the student takes school, and how much he or she loves learning, and how smart he or she is because of it. I really got a lot of drawing. Sorry. This student is kind and goes out of his or her way to help others. I was impressed with this student during the book fair because the student thought about his or her sibling who was homesick. And instead of spending all of his or her money from the book fair on themselves, he also bought some items for their sibling at home, which was a very thoughtful thing to do. This person is a very polite and enjoyable person to talk to. I feel I have learned a lot this year by having many conversations with the student. It is with great honor that I nominate Jonah Minnick for the Charlie Brown Citizenship.
Now we're going to do Mrs. Mueller's Charlie Brown Citizenship Award. And Mrs. Mueller and I had a conversation about, it takes a lot, and it comes from the heart of the teachers. And she said, I don't know if I can read mine, she said, because it makes me know how proud I am of that student. It gets her a little emotional. So I'm going to read from Mrs. Mueller. The student Mrs. Mueller would like to nominate for the Charlie Brown Award has been able to make it successfully through 4th grade through perseverance. This student has had to work hard, study at times, pay close attention in class, and this was not always easy for them to do. At times, they had to own up to something that might have been their fault. At times, they had to stay inside for incomplete work. Not often, though. And many times, they had to work extremely hard and be resilient to correct work they had previously completed. One thing for sure, the student always admitted when they were wrong. They owned up to their mistakes that were made. The student was completely honest, and I admire that attribute. This shows they're responsible and very trustworthy. Lastly, this student is a remarkable friend to others. Many times, the student stood up for what was right and would share anything to help a classmate out. This student showed respect throughout the entire year. I am proud to nominate Raylan Byers for the Charlie Brown Award. I am going to have a Raylan. All right, now for Mrs. Roberts.
This student is an excellent citizen in our classroom community. They are kind, and they always have a warm greeting for everyone. They know what their responsibilities are, and they take care of them right away. They never need reminders to treat others kindly or with respect. When I am teaching, he or she is always paying attention and participating in class. They are always willing to help in any way. During classroom discussions, he or she waits for their turn to speak. When we work with partners, this child always smiles no matter who their partner is and gets right to work. He or she will invite others to join their group if someone needs a partner. Classwork is always completed neatly and on time. In the lunchroom and on the playground, this child is a good friend who will invite others to play. Other students want to be friends with this student because they are kind and trustworthy. He or she makes our school community better by choosing to be a good friend and student, and they always have a positive attitude. They make students and teachers feel loved with their kind gestures and words. They weren't sure at the beginning of the year if they wanted to be a rotor, as this is their first year at Bradford, but he or she quickly realized this is a great place with great people. They have many new friends. They are an excellent addition to our railroader family. This person always works hard every day to be the best rotor they can be. And because of this, I believe Aubrey Unger is an excellent candidate for the Charlie Brown Award.
Now for Mrs. Engel's nominee for the Charlie Brown Award. Mrs. Engel writes, I am nominating this student because although they can easily fly under the radar because they are so quiet, this person is really a neat kid when you take the time to watch him or her make connections with them. He or she does really well in group situations because he truly listens to other group members' ideas and often his own insight too. They are willing to do whatever is asked of him. He or she will help me if I ask him or her to do random jobs. I can trust this person to work hard in any group, no matter who the other group members are. This person almost always has the work done and is able to find the materials easily. If he or she does have a question, he or she will ask most of the time. And another reason my nominee deserves a Charlie Brown Award is because he or she is a friend to everyone. I never hear an unkind word from this child's mouth, even when others aren't around get excited or vocal. This student plays with a variety of kids at recess and never gets into arguments or cuts others down. Finally, when my nominee struggles with work, they don't give up or misbehave to distract others or the teacher. They quietly continue to try and persevere. I'm most impressed with their work ethic. The student takes full responsibility for completing all assignments. I'm really looking forward to watch the student grow the rest of his or her school career and seeing how much more they come out of their shell. I'm so glad to have had this person in my classroom this year. Congratulations, Bryson Deemer. And now for Mr. Schwederman. Mr. Schwederman writes, my Charlie Brown Award is going to an individual who has had their shares of ups and downs throughout the year. They have been the epitome of resilience and continue to impress me with their wisdom and positive attitude. My Charlie Brown strives every day to be the best railroader they can be. This Charlie Brown nominee can be counted on with any task they are asked to complete. My nominee strives for excellence and achievement in all they do. Where mistakes are made, whether it be in academics or in rare instances behavior, this amazing student is very quick to accept responsibility and is incredibly accountable for all they say and do. Many times, Charlie Brown Award winners are pegged as the perfect student's or teacher's pet. This isn't the case here, and because of the student's personality, they are their own person who is respected for who they are. They would do anything the teacher asks, but doesn't beg for that attention. Instead of all that, they simply strive to do the next right thing in all instances. I am excited to see what the self-confidence, the work ethic, the accountability, and the natural leadership ability this student should show will lead them. I am proud to present Aiden Casto with my Charlie Brown Award. Aiden, continue to do the next right thing. As you can see, a lot of effort and time in knowing the students came through in those Charlie Brown Award winner nominees. The overall winner, though, for Charlie Brown Awards for the grades 3 through 5 go to Bryson Deemer. the end of our awards ceremony, but I gotta say, this year has had lots of ups and downs, and it's been a great year. So I hope everybody has a safe summer. Try to read over the summer. It'd be really good for all of us, including us teachers. Math facts would be great too. Math facts and reading, perfect way to spend your time leisurely laying around the pool. So have a great summer, and it's time to go on to the next awards. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you. Hey kids, if you got one of these pockets and you want to attach it to your book bag, we do have the little chains here, so you can come up and get one if you want to use it.